check. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. All right, so this is probably going to be the last information that I give out as far as reading directly from the book. Because I already gave out and shared a lot of information that's in the book. And really, I just be trying to spread the wealth and give some insight to people about like the information and what's be in some of these books, and that it can really add a lot of value to your life if you decide to dig into them and get to work. All right, so if you don't know, Financial Transformation by Damon Brand, this book consists of 24 individual rituals. Those 24 rituals, they all overlap, meaning they are all connected to each other to create one overall outcome. That's how the book is designed. Now, before every ritual, the author writes a short chapter detailing what the upcoming ritual focuses on. All right, so what I'm about to read now, this is leading up to ritual 13 in the book. I ain't going to keep holding you, though, so let's go. I'm going to read it, and we'll just go from there. Also, when I'm reading the book, I try to have the phone put on it, but I'm not reading through my screen, so whenever it be veering off screen and shit, yeah, you just got to deal with it. All right, let's go. People who bring you wealth. Nobody builds wealth alone. That's not a feel-good cliche about teamwork. It's a fact. Every financially successful person, no matter how independent they seem, has got to where they are because of other people. A crucial decision made by a mentor, a boss who took a chance on them, a business partner with the missing piece of the puzzle, or an investor who saw their potential. These are the relationships that shape financial destiny. Even the lone entrepreneur sitting in a basement making millions from a startup had someone, an early supporter, a crucial introduction, an investor, or just the right customer at the right time. The difference between those who thrive and those who struggle isn't just effort, intelligence, or talent. It's often about the quality of the people they bring into the world. Some people seem to be naturally surrounded by brilliant minds, while others are constantly dealing with fools, scammers, and time wasters. It's not just luck. It's something deeper than that. An alignment, an unseen magnetism that determines who you attract and who you repel. Magic lets you tilt reality so that the right people step into your life at the right time. It's not about forcing relationships or obsessively networking. It's about being in the right place at the right moment for the right people to notice you. It's about recognizing who's useful and who's going to drain your time and energy. When you get this right, everything moves faster. Most people misunderstand networking. They see it as an exhausting game of collecting contacts, going to events, handing out business cards, or making desperate LinkedIn connections. The truly wealthy don't think like that. They don't chase. They don't scramble to impress. They move through the world with the expectation that the right people will naturally find them. And more often than not, they do. The right connections come when you're already on a path that's moving forward. They don't come when you're standing still, waiting for someone to rescue you. That's why people who endlessly prepare, perfect their plans, and do nothing. Never seem to meet the right people. Nobody wants to invest in somebody who's just waiting. When you begin working with magic to bring the right people into your life, you may not notice an immediate introduction to a wealthy mentor or a powerful ally. Instead, something subtle shifts. A random conversation leads to an unexpected opportunity. Someone mentions a book that changes your thinking. A friend introduces you to someone who later turns out to be essential. Magic sets the stage so that the right people see you, notice you, and feel compelled to help you. If you're moving through the world with hesitation, uncertainty, or a quiet belief that nobody will ever take you seriously, that energy leaks out. People sense it. You've met those people, the ones who seem desperate for help but unwilling to take any real action, the ones who ask for advice but never follow through, the ones who want to succeed but keep waiting for their perfect moment. Nobody invests in those people. The simplest and most powerful shift you can make is to start acting as if you already have value to offer, even if you don't know what that value is yet. Move with the assumption that the right people will see your potential. When you think this way, your body language, your tone, the way you communicate, everything subtly shifts. You become more attracted to the kind of people who can help you. Magic accelerates this. It sharpens your instincts, making it easier to recognize who is useful and who is a waste of time. It also increases the likelihood that the right people will enter your world. They will notice you in a way they wouldn't have before. They'll be drawn to you for reasons they can't quite explain. There's a fantasy that if you could just meet a billionaire or some ultra-powerful investor, they'd change your life overnight. In reality, the most useful people are often 1 or 2 steps ahead of you, not 100 miles away. Think of the following. A boss who sees potential in you and gives you opportunities beyond your experience. A mentor who casually points you in the right direction with a single sentence. A business partner who has the missing piece you didn't even realize you needed. An accountant who saves you tens of thousands in one go. A financial advisor who stops you from making a catastrophic mistake. A legal expert who prevents a small error from turning into a disaster. A creative who helps translate your ideas into something people will actually buy. These are the people who shift your financial future. They are often closer than you think, but until you are ready to see them, they remain invisible. Magic makes you ready. Just as important as finding the right people is avoiding the wrong ones. When you begin to attract wealth, you will attract parasites, scammers, time wasters, and people who sense opportunity but offer nothing in return. The moment you gain traction, you will find people who want to collaborate with you, meaning they want your work, your ideas, or your money, but they bring nothing. People who drain your time are just as dangerous as outright thieves. Wasting months or years on the wrong people can cost you more than money. It can delay your success indefinitely. The wealthy don't waste time on pointless relationships. They are selective. They cut people off quickly. They trust their instincts. This isn't about being paranoid or cold. It's about refusing to let other people slow you down. Magic helps you attract the right people and repel the wrong ones. It stops you from getting entangled with people who drain you, mislead you, or pull you off track. It creates an energy where you are naturally surrounded by people who elevate you, challenge you, and push you forward. The following ritual will help you attract the right people, the right connections, and the right guidance at the perfect moment. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't need to network like a desperate salesman. You just need to put yourself in motion. When you are actively doing something, even if it's small, magic amplifies your movement. It makes sure you are seen by the right people, noticed at the right moments, and given the right advice. This isn't about forcing connections. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the right allies. And when those people arrive, trust your instincts and take action. Wealth doesn't happen alone. The right people will always be a part of your journey. Your job is to become the kind of person they want to help. All right. So that leads into the next ritual, which is ritual 13, the power in others. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, I'm out.